September is almost upon us, and it is a packed month with two of the biggest games of the year dropping on the same day. But those aren't the only games looking to pry your hard-earned cash from your hands. This month leaves no one out, having something for everyone. And with that said, this is a long one, so let's get to it. Up first is Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. This one actually has my interest just from being so heavily inspired by Jet Set Radio. Unfortunately though, it is going to have to take a back seat to the other releases of this month. But if you're looking to grind, tag, and take on those rival gangs, you can pick it up now on Switch or look for it on PlayStation and Xbox on September 1st. It wasn't until the fourth installment of the Rune Factory series on the 3DS that I realized how great these games were. I never had a chance to go back to Rune Factory 3, so I'm really looking forward to jumping into Rune Factory 3 Special. The Special Edition brings Newlywed Mode, which I guess adds a bunch of additional standalone adventures unlocked after marriage, and a Hell difficulty level for even more challenge. So get ready to farm, comb dungeons, and romance it up on September 5th. The first of the giant releases this month is Starfield. Microsoft is really looking for a win here, and I honestly have no idea how Starfield could not deliver that. Bethesda's first new IP in over 25 years, and it looks like the ultimate space experience. Since I'm a Game Pass member and want to play this sooner than later, I will probably be opting in for the $35 Premium Edition upgrade just so I can take to the stars early on August 31st.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.
While everyone on the Xbox is wandering the solar system, PS5 owners get the other huge release on the exact same day with Baldur's Gate 3. It is sitting at a 96 on Metacritic from the PC release, and already has the laughable headlines of other devs telling people to pump the brakes on thinking everyone else can match this standard of quality. Honestly, if that doesn't sell you on this game, I don't know what does. While I love both sci-fi and fantasy, I do tend to lean more on the sword and sorcery side of things overall. So now I need to figure out how to juggle two of the absolutely most massive games at the same time. Deluxe owners of this one get to jump in early on September 2nd.
But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Together, we will strike down the Absolute.
Bow before me. Bow before the Absolute. Bow!
And my wallet pain does not stop there. Right after Starfield and Baldur's Gate 3 is Fae Farm. Just like Rune Factory earlier, I love a good farming cozy game, and especially when they add in good action RPG like Kombat. Early impressions seem to be good so far, and the game looks really polished. Here's hoping it lives up to all of us chasing that next Stardew Valley-like high.
And every new season brings new friends my way. Everyone here has something special to share. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us, together or apart. Encounters far beyond our imagination. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. I can't wait for you to see what I've found. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Eternights was actually supposed to release on September 21st, but has since changed and moved up to September 12th. And I'm kind of sitting here wondering, why would you do that? Most games are trying to steer clear of Starfield and Baldur's Gate 3, and Eternights is just like, nah, we got this. It's a shame, since the game actually kind of looks like it would be silly fun with its premise of a hack-and-slash game with Persona-like social encounters.
Your smile, your warmth. Is there anything we can do? We just saw a broadcaster get eaten. I have to go. No! Defeating him now might make the wall fall on top of us! But I can teach you a couple of things too, you know. We're all going to die! Wait for me! Goodbye.
I want to wake up!
I've actually been trying to think back, and I don't think I've played a Baten Kaitos before, which is kind of surprising since I love my GameCube, and being a JRPG and collectible card game fan, this game looks like it would be right in my wheelhouse. It is really unfortunate on its timing, since with the way this month is already going and what is yet to come, it'll probably have to wait even longer for a sale, and I'll just wishlist it for now. But I will be watching for an opportunity to dive in and see what it's all about.
結びつきってのは、まあ信頼関係みたいなもんだな。だからもしそれがなくなったら、お前は戦いで十分な力を出せなくなる。お前から俺に何か言いたいことがあるときは、その結びつきってやつにもちょっとは気を使ってくれよってことさ。それが戦いを有利に運ぶことにもなるんだ。わかるよな。我は光、我が力に闇退かん。セラフ・ザ・シャイン。力が欲しかった。強くなりたかったんだ。俺には精霊の力がどうしてもお前が必要だったんだよ。
Gloomhaven has been on the PC for almost 2 years now, and it is finally making its way over to consoles. Based on the tabletop game of the same name, it is a turn-based tactical RPG where you use cards to move and attack with your party. I've always wanted to try the tabletop version of the game, so this one looks like a perfect entry point for me to learn why so many people love the game. Again though, it is piled into an already stacked month. It does have 4-player online though, so that could be a good push for me to pick it up to play online with friends. I grew up on Mortal Kombat and lived through the heyday of playing 1, 2, and 3 in the arcades. I get why they're calling this one MK1 with the story reset, but it still feels really weird as someone who still has in his head what MK1 really is. With all that said though, this does look really good. Although Street Fighter will always be my number one when it comes to fighting games. I will look forward to watching all the MK1 matches though in next year's EVO.
You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget that, General.
Some of you might have actually found your way to my channel from my Liza P short and demo impressions. I have joked about possibly being too old now for a hardcore Souls-like game, but honestly, nothing is going to stop me from jumping into this one. Outside of the few things that bothered me in the demo, like forcing you to go back to the main base just to level up, I did have a lot of fun with it and the game looks really good. Plus, who can't be interested in a dark take on Pinocchio? So I guess look forward to more shorts of me dying a lot and you telling me how easy this game is.
How many atrocities? How many lies would you tell to be human?
Cyberpunk 2077 falls into my backlog hall of shame. I have played a fair way through the game, but I've just never finished it. The expansion is looking really good, and my procrastination might actually pay off though, since this is also bringing a slew of major improvements that will be included in the base game as well. So here's hoping I have some time to put aside to finish it and check out Phantom Liberty in the near future.
What's the catch? I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety is the top priority.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait, hear that?
God almighty! It's moving! Run! This way! Quick! Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
The situation's changed. I need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on. Got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
I have had my eyes on Mineko's Night Market since it was announced like a year plus ago. and this is one I am picking up for sure. I love Japanese culture, which is the basis of the game of what it celebrates, and the art style just looks great. It just looks like a fun chill game, which is going to be much needed at the end of this month. I'm kinda torn on Infinity Strash Dragon Quest The Adventures of Dai. I'm not really a fan of anime games that just retell the story in game form, but at the same time, I'm a huge Dragon Quest fan and will basically buy anything that has the words Dragon Quest on it, even the pack of playing cards sitting on my shelf behind me. I will personally probably end up buying it just to support more Dragon Quest coming to the States in general, but what I really want is coming in December when the true sequel to the Dragon Quest Monster games finally arrives.
You'll overcome me!
Time to put you on ice! Burn to ashes! Enough games!
And finally ending the month is Fate Samurai Remnant. I have personally never played a Fate game, but I know they exist and seem to have a huge following. This one looks really good though, and going back to Mineko's Night Market, the setting in this game really looks like something I could enjoy. My only concern here is that I might need to have some background in Fate to enjoy it. Maybe someone can tell me in the chat if I need to have watched the anime or played prior games to get anything out of this one.
剣で屋敷が粉みじんになるか。二度とその刃を水の鞘から抜くな。
武蔵ちゃんの弟子にしちゃ大した相手にはなりそうもないかね。
勝てぬ戦に血道を上げるのはただの悪手だ。俺と共に戦う気はないか、宮本伊織。くだらない思い出話をしようじゃないか。由小説。
いいね。ますます面白い。一丁派手にやり合おうか。
この地の静寂を乱す者、降りかかる火の粉を表せてもらいましょ
う。美しい命をくださいませ。心が躍るような命が欲しいのです。
探したぞ、悪しき鬼どもよ。焼け口の傀儡ども。
英月によって婿の人々が傷つく。故に壊す。壊してこの義に幕を引く。セイバー！
復讐するは我にありと神は
言った。決着をつけましょう。あなたたちの敗北という幕引きでね。貴様のご託に耳は傾けぬ。
英霊七騎ことごとく死ね。
ひとたび縁を結んじ。
And we are done. As I said before, September has something for everyone, and being someone who likes almost everything, it is making my head hurt trying to decide how I'm going to handle it all. But there are worse problems to have when you love playing video games. So let me know in the comments what if I missed anything you thought should have made the list. Next up will be October, and if you haven't already, be sure to check out what you missed in the August video, which also includes games with no release date yet. As always, I want to give a big thank you to everyone watching, and please look forward to more videos from Switchover in the future.